Hi everyone, happy Fun Friday. We're about to go on an adventure. Now we're going to leave America, all right? And leaving America means we're going to go somewhere. However, because of our current circumstances, we're not able to fly with Miss Pippin to this place that we're going. So we're going to go virtually inside this wonderful city. What do we think? Are we excited? All right, so where are we going? Can you read it? We're going to Paris, France. I've never actually been to Paris. The only place that I have been outside of America is Italy. All right. And so Paris is like a whole new ball game when it comes to Miss Pippin. And so I'm very excited to travel with you guys and see Paris, France. All right. But we're only going to see one part of Paris, France. But let's talk about France historically. Now, if you're lucky enough in the near future, you might have me as a history teacher because I do teach history. I'm learning to be a counselor, but I am a history teacher, been doing it for about 4 years. In history, France is a very powerful country, and it still is today. They've always been on the Allied powers. They've always been on the side with America, so those are some good things about France. All right, in World War II, France fell to German control, and that was really hard on Great Britain and America. And so those are just some little things. Don't click the snooze button just yet. It's just one of those facts that you know. But what structure is in Paris? I truly want to know if you know what structure is in Paris. And I always thought it was kind of like a mystery. Like, what does it mean? Why is it there? What is the importance of this structure? All right, so what do we know? Okay, we're going to figure that out. What do we know about Paris, France? So let's look at a map. Okay, sorry, my book is very heavy. All right. If you see, I got my book here. I'm going to lower my computer. All right, there's France, and here's Paris. Paris is the capital of France. All right, so France is right here. You got Great Britain, you got Ireland, you got Spain, you got Germany, and then you got France. All right, and America's across the way. All right, so those are some amazing things about France. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to learn a little bit about the structure. And the structure I'm talking about is the Eiffel Tower. And if you've been to the Eiffel Tower, amazing. Can't wait to adventure with you again. If you haven't been, buckle up because I'm very excited. Oh, wow. All right, so here we are. This is Google. Google has what is called arts and cultural section of their giant platform. And if you look, this is the Eiffel Tower right up here. All right, what are some things about the Eiffel Tower? So I'm going to click the construction part. We're going to kind of learn a little bit. This is going to be a learning day, and you're going to love it. If you don't love it, then just amuse me for a minute. Take a minute. All right, work began January 26, 1887 with the digging of the tower's foundations, which were laid in 4 months. 1887, guys. Wow. The work started on July 1st, 1887, and 21 months later. So if you see, these are the bottom parts of it. All elements were prepared in Eiffel's factory in Levallois-Perret on the outskirts of Paris. Each of the 18,000 pieces used to construct the tower was specifically designed and calculated, traced out to an accuracy of 1/10 of the millimeter, and then put together to form new pieces, each measuring around 5 meters. On site, a team of builders who had worked on the Great Metal Viaduct project was responsible for the 150 to 300 workers who assembled the gigantic Meccano set. It's like a type of, Meccano is like a type of art. It's very metal-like. They worked hard. It was almost like, they were, metal making. First pieces were assembled using bolts. Later, thermally assembled rivets, so like giant nails, you can imagine. The tower is built with wooden scaffolds and small hoists directly fixed to the tower. A total of 12 temporary wooden scaffolds and 4 larger scaffolds were used to assemble the floor, beginning of the 2nd floor. So there are multiple floors. Once again, I don't know. So you click, as you see, it's getting taller, it's getting taller, and then bam. It took just 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to build the Eiffel Tower. Construction work began in 1887 and ended in 1889. Wow. Quite a beauty. I've always wanted to go. I hear at night it lights up. The Eiffel Tower is now ready to receive its first visitors. So this is an image of the first visitors. As you can see, the time period, I'm sure it's like in the late 1880s. So the way that they're dressed. So very cool. So let's click back. All right. Now we're going to actually look. So let's pretend just for a quick second that we are taking an elevator ride to the top. So just amuse me for a second. All right, here we go. We're on an elevator. We're going up. As you can see, we are currently in Paris, France, overlooking the wonders that is on the outside of the Eiffel Tower. What would you be saying if you were actually on this elevator right now? Ah, or oh my gosh. Here we are. Lots of people on there with you. Oh my gosh, don't look down. That's crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm usually not afraid of heights, but in this moment I probably would be. All right, here we go. So that's one floor, and I think the second floor is the top floor. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, now it's time to get off the elevator, maybe? No? Sipin's never been, so this is all new to me. Looks like it's raining a little bit. All right, let's imagine that we got off of this elevator ride, and this is what we would see. This is the first image when you step out. This is the city of Paris, and you are on the Eiffel Tower. You can, move around. We're off to the side a little bit. You can twist, rotate the view. This is what would be behind you. All right, let's go to a different camera. Right. Clicking around. Wow. Wow, look at this. Some people would use like this telescope type thing to see. So there you go, guys. We visited Paris, France, and the Eiffel Tower. I really hope you enjoyed this little field trip. I know it was quick and short, but I've never actually been, and it's one of those places I've always wanted to go. Um, Very cool. Built in 1887, that's what we learned. Or started building in 1887, ended in 1889, which is very cool. There are multiple floors to get up there. You have to take an elevator. They have multiple visitors every year. I'm sure like over thousands. Um, so yeah, and I know that it lights up at night. So if you're really interested, go look at a video of it lit up at night. I'm sure it's pretty cool. Bye guys, I'm Miss Pippin.